Iverson against Billups. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Gugliotta. Doubled by Smith. Here's Mitchell, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. ABC is out there with Smith. And there's Chauncey Billups. Then it's Larry Hughes, and it's Clark in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here is Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Smith's one of those physical guys at that position, never bashful when it comes to trying to draw contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for the Trailblazers. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And it goes down 2 points. That's now 8 points for D.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Fast break. Here we go. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Now here is Smith. Pass to Harrington. The kick out to Billups. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harrington. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timberwolves leading by 13. Passes it to Gugliotta. Five to shoot. Here's Norris. Here's Fortson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Trailblazers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Poked loose. And the pass to Smith. Here's Clark. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Norris, covered by Smith. Pass to Person. Here's Norris, and he hits the jump shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. Trailblazers shooting 41% for the game. And here is Billups. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. Back to Billups. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Garnett grabs the board.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to deep. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Tries again. And Garnett misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
And it's Clark with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Norris. It's tipped. And here we go with Kirilenko running it up the court. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Kirilenko's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Portland. Norris, the pass to Garnett. And they double up Garnett. Passes it to Person. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Trailblazers now. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round one, 4-1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round two should be exciting as well.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Allen Iverson.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. His message was clear. Let's not beat ourselves. We came in here with a plan. We executed. We're right in this thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Kevin?
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Lets it go with a 3. And stolen by Jordan. So Philadelphia wins it. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all. You're right. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is
Shooting two.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Weber hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Weber is out there with Davis, and it's Strickland in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Walker. It goes straight through with the switch. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Strickland passes to Weber. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
So it's Washington now.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
And the Celtics making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, and I like Brown, shifty, athletic point guard who has a lot of confidence in his game.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
The pass to Strickland. Washington gets it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. The tray missed, and they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Carter on the wing. Outside, Davis. Pass to McCarty. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. And Miller with the block.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Brown out there with easy breezy. And there's Carter. And there's Davis. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Carter looking around. The pass to McCarty. Shoots over Boykins. Here's Davis. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Indiana trails by 10. Here's Bibby. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bibby's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Charlotte calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Vince Carter.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. You know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Brown trying to free himself up. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Indiana trails by 7. Now Boykins. Outside Artest. It's good. Assisting on the play was Boykins. Boykins has got 9 assists now tonight.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Now here's Davis. Bucket is good.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot-first mentality.
Here is Boykins. To the paint and taken away by Brown. Davis with it. He's picked up by Walker. A floater. And Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Pacers. 7-point differential. And it's blocked by Brown. Davis surveying the 4. Murray outside. Artest against Carter. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Radliff with the rebound. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Now, that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Here's Murray after Indiana gets the 3. The turnaround jumper. Count it. And the Hornets lead by 6.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And the Pacers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walker the pass to Boykins. Miller, that's for 2. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Hornets call time here. They're up by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. An intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Okay, those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Here's Boykins. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. From deep. But they recover it. From deep 3-point range. No good on the shot.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency.
And so here is Houston. It's a 1-point game. Outside Hill. And he lays it straight in. Hill's got 35 in the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And so in the game for the Rockets. McGetty out there with Baker. Then there's Barry. And it's Hill. And it's Reese in at the point. Here's McGetty. O'Neal with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Los Angeles. And Robinson comes to help. Reese defended by Bryant. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. The Lakers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. To take the lead, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. Rocket shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Hill. To the middle. Here's Baker. Another miss by Houston.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
That's good from O'Neal. Rockets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Robinson against Hill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And he's good on the second.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
O'Neal dishes to Kobe. And a miss there on the triple.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. There's the dish to Taylor. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Maggette kicks to Hill. Maggette outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, Maggette's showing you good aggressiveness, and I like it. I love that aggressiveness. A really gifted scorer and athlete who loves having the ball in his hands.
And the first one at the line is good. Maggette hits them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Outside, Taylor. Pass to Kobe for 3. Drills it from outside. Kobe's got 32 points.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pass to Baker. A rebound by the Lakers. O'Neal's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming, and a nice shot by Bryant.
And Kevin, when he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Bottoms, he's checked in for Corey Maggette. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Shoots it up. And another basket for the Lakers.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
There's Baker. It's stolen by Taylor. 1:03 left in the game. Goes up on the wing, and again it's the Lakers.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kobe Bryant.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Now, here is Robinson. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Taylor. The Rockets pull it in.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Robinson down low. And so Los Angeles takes the win. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll In the corner, O'Neal with it. Passes it to Taylor. Shot, high post. Bank shot, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
We've got Hawkins. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Taylor. Then there's Kobe. And it's Atkins in at the point. Here's Marbury. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Hawkins passes to Taylor. There's the pass to Atkins. Sinks the three-pointer. A-Train's got 24 points.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Marbury. Van Horn. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Hawkins. Van Horn, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Atkins passes to O'Neal, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Robinson's checked in for the Lakers. And Dallas with a change here, too. Bradley's checked in. Here's Burns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Here's Marbury. They get the rebound, and it's Bradley on the follow. Bradley's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Bryant, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the first one drops.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
And Kobe drops them both. Here's Marbury. Outside Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles trails by 13. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks leading by 11. Burns defended by Bryant. Pass to Marbury. Here's Van Horn. Deep 2 from Russell. That one a little long. The Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Bryant. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rejected by Taylor, and he gets it back. That one is good from Van Horn. Los Angeles trails by 13. 1:53 left in the fourth. Here's Kobe from 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Dallas. Burns, defended by Bryant. It's good. Marbury's got 6 in the quarter.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And it's 37 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Here's Burns, and it's sent back by Bryant.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Mavericks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
Marbury, good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Bryant. Stolen away. Out in his own on the break. Here's Burns. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here is Bryant. Pulls it from the elbow. And Van Horn pulls it down. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Burns, defended by Bryant. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. On the floor for Boston, we've got Richmond, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And it's tied up with that one. Brown is checked in for Boston. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Kicks it to Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
And I love the passion that Jackson plays with. Never bashful when it comes to pulling the trigger, and an outstanding two-way player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson. And Chicago has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Turkoglu. Knight grabs the board. Knight's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Walker. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the 4th quarter. Now 4 of 5 from the field.
The dude passes to Abdul-Rahim. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. The pass to Knight. Over in the corner, Brown. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. Abdul-Rahim's got his 6th rebound on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Here's the dude. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Abdul-Rahim's got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The lead is 2. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Wallace. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper.
He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his teams. He said he just wants them to play faster. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And Walker kicks to Richmond. Passes to Brown. .157 left to play in the final quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Boston with the ball. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Kept alive by Boston. Richmond with the bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Elton Brand's checked in for the Bulls. Turkoglu against Jackson. Turkoglu outside. Shoots over Brown. Brand. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. Outside Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Now Walker shoots from the high post, and Elton Brand pulls it down. Dishes to Turkoglu. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Abdul Rahim's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 2. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .50 seconds left in the game. .50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Brown, and it's Chicago with the rebound.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Now, here's Walker. Boston, no good that time either. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call on Jackson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Walker dishes to Brown. Here's Weatherspoon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Chicago winning this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. To take the lead. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
James Posey out there with Johnson. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Just 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's James Posey with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Green kicks to Carter. Now the pass to Mercer. Shot from 12. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Houston. A three-pointer, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Mercer. Passes it to McCarty. Tries again, and the layup is good. He's got 22.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Houston, defended by Carter. Payton outside. Softly drops in the floater.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Green passes to Carter. 18 feet out. A second chance effort. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Murray's checked in for the Hornets. Mercer, he's guarded by Johnson. To the inside, Roncati. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson left side. Another steal. Roncati, Posey covering. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 7-point Charlotte lead.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Here's Payton. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Carter's checked in. Here's Craig. He's covered by Murray. Payton trying to get open. Good on the shot. Houston's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now here is Carter. Here's Roncati. Houston pulls it in. New York trails by 5. Pass to Posey. He kicks it to Payton. Inside, here's Johnson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 9 assists now tonight.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Free throw drops for Green.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Here's Carter. And finished off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Here's Houston. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now here is Carter. Defense is right there. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. It's good on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
Now here is Carter. Yes! Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Vince Carter.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, They just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He said we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Craig can't get it to go.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
From deep. No good there.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge. Jamison the pass to Daniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Daniels.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
We've got Person. G out there with Garnett, and it's Norris in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gugliotta, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jamison. Here's Skinner. Pops in the layup for 2. The Dudes got 6 here in this quarter.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
To the left side wing. Here's Garnett. That misses off the backboard.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 4. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Jamison. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Garnett. And that's an intentional foul.
And this could be the old hack-a-shack strategy here. We're seeing this more and more in the NBA, making a poor free throw shooter come through at the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Shot on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Daniels passes to Mashburn. He's off on that one. Garnett outside. And there's the pass to Norris. With the teardrop, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. In the corner, Daniels. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And so Minnesota takes the win, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter, and it's Kobe missing. Dallas leading by 7. We've got Bradley, and it's Marbury in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Rejected by Taylor. Up top, Shaq. Right side, Taylor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that trims the lead to 6.
They'll take it even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
Out left to the wing. Here's Burns. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Kobe misses.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
41 seconds left in the game. Down low, and he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Stolen by O'Neal.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Here's Marbury. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone. Daniels passes to Ortiz. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Marshall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. free throw is good, now leading by 1.
You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
On the court for the Hornets, Antoine Jamison out there with the dude. Then there's Antonio Daniels, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Here's Person, sinks the triple. Person's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And the Hornets call time here. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Ortiz. It's rebounded by Person. Person's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gugliotta. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Garnett. To stop the run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Gugliotta passes to Person. Clock at 6. He can't get that one to fall. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Jamison. And the Hornets miss again. Person against Jamison. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
To the inside.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense. No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Well, Greg, you've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game. And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Pass to Bowen. And so Minnesota takes the win, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 3-point game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
We've got Bradley. And it's Burns in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Stanley. And Marbury pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the middle. Here's Van Horn. And that one is hammered home.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And it's blocked by Bradley. Burns the pass to Marbury. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Bradley with some nice D.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's Marbury. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Dallas making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Taylor's checked in for the Lakers. Robinson comes in for O'Neal. And the second free throw, good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 3. Here's A-Train. He's guarded by Russell. Step back shot, and the bank shot is good. A-Train's got 5 points now this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Van Horn. And shot on the way. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's A-Train. Count it. A-Train's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Dallas calls timeout. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And the Lakers making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's A-Train. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. High arcing shot. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 2.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Pass to Van Horn. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Bryant is the total platinum level pack. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader, too.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here's Marburg, and it's Russell in the corner. Misses the jumper. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. Bryant with it. Plenty of space. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Kobe's got 44.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 6. 52 seconds left in the fourth. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so he hits both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nice D from Russell. And here are the Mavericks now. 4-point game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. Gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so Bradley nails both of them.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's A-Train. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's O'Neal, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About 1/7 of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Van Horn. Dallas again missing. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next. And here are the Bulls now. A 2-point game.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
They've got Simmons. He's out there with Big Cat. Turkoglu is out there with Elton Brand. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. So it's Chicago now after the basket by Boston. Pass to Alston. In the corner, it's Turkoglu. Fires for 3. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Walker's shot is off.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
To take the lead, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Here's Simmons. Shot from the inbound, and the layup is up and in. Simmons got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Brown kicks to Richmond. Passes it to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Oh, good on that one. Great D that time from Brand. Here's Simmons. Some solid defense from Brown.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The pass to Duncan. The shot from the low post is good.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Turkoglu from 8. Duncan with the block. Brand. Another shot. And it doesn't even draw iron.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Duncan. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Abdur-Rahim. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Chicago making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
They get a hand on it. Weatherspoon, covered by Brand. Weatherspoon, got a hand on it. Tries yet again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Brand.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now the Bulls with it. Alston passes to Turkoglu. But they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Yeah, and I like Brown, a shifty, athletic point guard who has a lot of confidence in his game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Turkoglu kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 2. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So it's Boston now. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe
right.
just a little bit easier, knowing
goodness.
they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the
We've got Person. G out there with Garnett, and it's the dude, and it's Norris in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Jamison. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Person. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed. His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Timberwolves leading by 4. The pass to Norris. Pass to Person. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jamison's got his 16th rebound on the night. Now here's Marshall. He's guarded close. The shot, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Hill. Here's Ortiz. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. So he makes both from the line.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're leading by 2. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. It's good on the putback. Gugliotta's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Stolen away. Norris, the pass to deep. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense. Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're up by 2. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Minnesota. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they double up Garnett. Count!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
Here's Fortson. It falls!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Francis. Pass to Jamison. Over Garnett. Missed.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Puts it up off the inbound. The putback, got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They lead by 1. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
So he comes up empty at the line.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And the series has been won. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away from a spot, Craig, in the NBA Finals.
And it won't be easy. Conference finals never are. I'm sure they're confident right now coming off of this huge win. But, Kevin, they've still got a lot of work to do before they put their hands on any trophy.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA. So for Chicago right now, they've got Simmons. Wallace is out there with Elton Brand. And it's Big Cat. And it's the dude in at the 2 spot. And the rejection by Brand. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A minute 50 left in the game. Here's the dude. He's covered by Richmond. The pass to Simmons. Lock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Brand. And that one hits back iron.
He found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
But Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's 9 points for Wallace.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Walker's shot is off.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Duncan brings the double team. And here's Simmons for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 9. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Parker against Anderson. The 19-foot shot. Parker's shot is off. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. .29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wallace. And too long on the shot. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Celtics. 9-point game. Out to the right wing. Amonatides. Boston. No good that time either. Smith outside. So the Bulls win it. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.